Getting closer to opening statements, but we're not there yet. Let's get right to Chris Riva live outside the Hamilton County Courthouse. Chris, where does jury selection stand right now?
Well, they continue to try to whittle down that jury pool right now. So what we just have learned, they'll probably take a break or a recess, if you will, at about 12:15, so the potential jurors right now could have a little bit of lunch, but that line of questioning is continuing this hour. Now, coming into the day, both the defense and the prosecution knew that it was the goal from the standpoint of the judge to have that jury seated at some point this afternoon. If they are able to do that, then we would likely have some type of opening statements as of tomorrow. But they're still working on it, as we just mentioned there. Allie Kramer has been the reporter in the courtroom today, as she has been several days. She covered the first trial as well. And it's interesting, the line of questioning that was taken by the prosecution early on was one of compliance, especially when it comes to police officers' orders.
Yeah, and they wanted to know from each jury what they thought. A lot of strong opinions on both sides of that. A lot of jurors playing the if he would have done this, then this would have happened game. And again, those strong opinions actually led to some of those jurors being excused. Take a listen to their answers during that questioning.
I just feel like one thing led to another. Obviously, it's unfortunate and dead, but I don't think the situation would happen if you just listened and followed direction.
I mean, I think that it's important to comply, but in this case, I'm not sure if it would have changed the outcome or not.
Now, Assistant Prosecutor Seth Teeger set out today to get 28 jurors through questioning, all jurors that say they can be fair and impartial. 5 were excused, and then defense attorney Stu Matthews took over the questioning when they got to that point of those 28 jurors. Then they've got to get 12 final jurors, 4 alternates, and then each side has the opportunity to exclude 4 jurors, really without having to give an explanation there. Now, Judge Giz says she wanted that jury by the end of the day today. If we get that jury, and if they follow the same timeline, Chris, the jury's field trip, their visit to the scene, could be first thing tomorrow morning.
I thought there was an interesting point made early on in some of the lines of questioning. It was made by a juror that was not excused in this case. He said, while I didn't follow the case tremendously the first time around, I've learned more and formulated more of an opinion through the questioning process this time around over the last couple of days. How does the questions that are being asked by both the defense and the prosecution here have an impact on the jury pool?
Well, they can hear exactly what the jurors are saying. So one juror, for example, said, yeah, I saw the body cam video and he buckled his seatbelt again and turned on the car. And some of those jurors haven't seen the body cam video, so they don't really know. And in that context, without knowing it, I mean, it's leading them to form those opinions. So it'll be important, as Stu reiterated at the beginning of his questioning, really that you can only listen to what's presented in the evidence. None of this leading up to it is evidence.
You can continue to follow the live stream on our website at WCPO.com and hear basically gavel to gavel from the standpoint of the jury selection process. Once again, the defense is taking the questioning now to the jury pool. They're hoping to seat that jury at some point today, but that's not guaranteed. Ryan, as we toss it back to you, we'll have any updates for you on air and, of course, online at WCPO.com. That's the latest from the Hamilton County Courthouse. Ryan, we toss it back to you in the studio.